who authored the King James Bible, one of the 72, but the main one, who was a Luciferian, very high ranking. And also he was Shakespeare. His name was Sir Francis Bacon. You think the old terms or slang of birds of a feather flock together, you are who you hang out with, misery loves company. You think that's not slang. That's Shakespearean literature. It's theatrical. That's exactly what it says. Elizabeth was 6 months pregnant. Mary walks up. She finds out she's 6 months. And it's very common for people to find out in the second trimester that they're pregnant without a pregnancy test. That's it. He literally wrote it like it was meant. Elizabeth was 6 months. So was Mary. That's how simple it really is. And as for the calendar, you can argue Julian, Gregorian. Do you think that the calendar and the days of the week, they're Roman gods, right? Planets. You don't think the Sumerians had that calendar? I mean, where do you think the Mayans got it from? The world was once together. All these people just didn't appear on these land masses once it's separated. The Mayans calendar is some of the same calendar renderings in Asia Minor at the time. Obviously, where you could say it's the Middle East, but it's Asia Minor. The calendar has always been. The calendar is from the Golden Age Watchers. They're the ones who gave man an establishment of time. Chronos and Kairos. People, I'm not that smart. Okay? I just was part of certain events. I'm telling you, it's easy if you just go find it. Where do you find it at? It's in front of your eyes. You think I'm sitting here telling you everything that you thought was like these little plays and these epics or whatever they called them in the Greek literature or Shakespearean? Luciferians, Phoenicians, Canaanites, it's all the same thing. They wrote this stuff. They made up all this stuff. And I say made up, they established it. And we just follow it. Because it's what our generations before us told us to do. I'm going to get more into it when I get a chance to, but yeah, it's obviously I ramble. All right. It says here about Rahab. Rahab was a planet, was the fifth planet in between Jupiter and Mars. You can find it in Psalms 89 and Isaiah 51. The earth was Lucifer's throne when he was still in heaven, before he was kicked out the first time, the original rebellion. So that's why he knows the earth so well. It was his actual throne, and he was kicked out, but God set the firmament on the earth. That's the gap theory deal. And nothing could go to the earth until he came back in Genesis 1-2 and started the recreating. He just came back to an earth that was already there. And then Lucifer went to Rahab, of course Mars, and then Jupiter and Saturn. That's the stories that the ancients tell. There's other small literature about the other planets, but those four would be the most. And Rahab, of course, was destroyed. It had the largest kingdom on it of fallen entities, and he shattered the kingdom and made it the asteroid belt and comets and other debris. And then most of them ended up on Mars. That's why they have the pyramids that match the Giza Plateau. That's why the Giza Plateau pyramids have been here before Adam. The pyramids on Mars, like, they're the same degrees, same angles, everything. And if y'all caught my live last night, I talked about how the David Flynn collection literally shows you number by number, undeniable, that that's what it is, because that's the area of Mars called Cydonia, and that's the same name as the capital of Phoenicia, Sidon. And Cairo in Arabic means camp of Mars. So Oh, that's why then there's obelisk on Mars. There's the face. That was the Sphinx. Everything matches. You know, the moon has it too. So these fallen angels, they go where they want to. You know, that's why flat Earth may be true, but there is space and there are planets. That's a fact. I don't care what anybody says. But yeah, I see your question here. Obviously went to Rahab, but Rahab was just her throne, the number 2 throne. And then, of course, Paul tells us that Satan is the god of this world, so he's back. He's in charge, you know. Almost.
I feel like celebrities have a running joke about Illuminati. Like whenever you say them, you know, throw that symbol or whatever that's supposed to be a sign, you know, confirmed Illuminati. You know, just imagine The Rock being like, you know, hey, you know, Justin, I saw you throw an Illuminati hand sign, man. Good one. The articles are going to be crazy, you know. I don't know. Come on, guys.
It's about to go down, please wake up.
Today, I'm making a video to say that some shit's about to go down. I'm not too much of a conspiracy theorist, you know. I dabble here and there and look shit up, but yeah, something's definitely getting ready to go down. I don't know if you guys been watching the president or listening to anything the president's been saying, or I don't know if you've been watching any of these policies that's been going on by these politicians, but yeah, it's out there. It's in the face. Everything. This whole little vaccination thing that he's pushing, that he's trying to make mandatory. Shit, they already started doing this shit in Australia. Like these concentration camps, and this shit's all real. Like I'm not the biggest conspiracy theorist, and I hate the stigma around talking about this shit because, you know, once somebody get to talking about this, it's easily pushed off because they like, oh, it's a conspiracy theorist, blah, blah. But like, this is starting to be like more than a conspiracy. Like, all of this shit is real. Like you don't even have to search too hard to look at all this shit. Like, this is real. It's real. Something's about to go down. Like, I can feel. I'm literally watching this shit every day. They're already fucked, man. They're already sending papers to parents in Michigan saying that if they don't get their kids vaccinated, then they're going to be detained. Like, that's already being sent out. Listen, I just want to let people know, like, look, just don't be blind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be a full conspiracy theorist, but don't be blind either. Like, shit, this shit is really happening right in our face. Like, a lot of shit. There's so much shit I can't even say everything. I've been reading and watching so much shit that's going on, and it's all real. It's all real. I've been seeing the head of FDA, like the CEOs of the FDA coming out and saying shit like no one should get the vaccination. It's not safe. I've been seeing, oh my God, the shit I've been seeing. I just came here to say, start looking some shit up. Start doing some research, please. Like, this TikTok shit, yeah, it's fun. We can make funny videos and, you know, we can entertain ourselves every day. But at the same time, don't let this TikTok shit turn into a distraction. Like, don't let it blind you from some shit that's really going on. Like, come on, like, open your eyes. Like, shit is really happening. And I don't know, I feel like the best thing we could do for real is just come together as a community, you know, as a people. It's more of us than it is in them. And their main concern is to divide us. Like, that's their number one goal, is to divide us. So, don't be dumb. Like, come together. Like, know your...
Hi guys, so I've been reading the comments and you guys have been very rude. Don't get mad at me because I am revealing the truth of the secret societies of the New World Order. So I will continue to do my job and you do yours and shut the fridge up, okay? Another Illuminati symbol you see here is the skull and the crown, pure Illuminati symbol. And this symbol right here is sun worship. This is the black sun, the Illuminati. Black got the sun, and we are there. A clear Illuminati symbol. You see here with the star. You see, if you turn it upside down, it's a pentagram and that is for your Baphomet. And this is clear subliminal messaging. That looks like a PP. Look at it. There's no way about it. Subliminal messages in the media perpetrating.
Clandestinely concealed in this Hollywood classic is a prophetic prediction about the events of September 11th. Our first clue, the clock in the background secretly depicts the number 9/11, with the hour hand occupying the 9th window and the minute hand resting in the 11th window. Marty is desperately yelling, "I have to tell you about the future," while the clock says 9/11. And what is Marty trying to warn Doc about? A terrorist attack.
Dear Dr. Brown, the night that I go back in time, you will be shot by terrorists.
He is warning about this attack, which won't occur until decades in the future.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1000% believe in? I'll go first. I 100% believe that there is a cure to every major disease, cancer, diabetes, everything. But the more people that die, the more money that companies can make.
Yo, I'm sorry, ho, that I couldn't be your Romeo, cause you was too focused on Julio, and now I'm too focused on getting dope.
Greetings, TikTok. This is Bob Barnacle here. I just discovered this incredible thing about this Jack in the Box coupon. So $6 for 4-piece chicken tenders. But I noticed something. 4-piece chicken tenders plus a drink.
Alright, everybody. So as you know, I was at work when we got an 18-wheeler with a covered, very small load that was covered. Seems like it would have been way too light to waste an 18-wheeler for it. But anyways, it was covered with a black tarp. We were told that it was top secret. We weren't